Thanks for watching this video. If you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow for more videos. So today I'm gonna go ahead and give you a brief overview of when you have to enter into a trade and when you have to stay back. So let's get started. So I got Robinhood open up here in my space, and I know a lot of people trade on Robinhood. I've been personally been on Robinhood for quite some time now. I won't lie, I lost some money on Robinhood just because I didn't know, I didn't have all the information before I started trading. I just went ahead because I heard people were talking about making money on Robinhood, watching views and all that. So I thought, well, I could also make some money. But I jumped into it without really getting ready to invest or trade, and I did lose some money, which was a huge lesson to me. And so this time around, it made me really sit back and learn everything what I gotta do before starting trading again. So here I got this this account where I'm actually going to be using this account just for educational purposes, and this are real lifetime events and situations which you can apply if you are trading on Robinhood or pretty much any other investment platform. So for instance, let's just say you want to trade on QQQ. If you are new to stocks and trading in options, if you are a day trader and all that, this video is going to be super helpful to you. So let's just say I have heard about QQQ and I want to buy QQQ shares on Robinhood. So I just, once you log in and everything, you verify your account and everything, you can pretty much search for QQQ here and it will pop up, or it give you a list of shares where you can just select QQQ from. Now this is actually the graph for QQQ for today, and it actually gives you QQQ for a week, a month, 3 months, a year old, 5 years, and max. So before you want to trade in any of the stocks, you have to make sure you analyze all this before you start. Go ahead and just start investing. You can't just put your money on something you are not aware of or don't know. So you need to get it and gather all this information before you go ahead and do that. So it says that for today, QQQ has been rising, started falling a little bit, and then it rose up again from 9 a.m. all the way to 444.16, and then it dropped down all the way to 440.66 at 11:55 a.m. and then it's been dangling up and down since morning. So we actually want to view QQQ and make sure that if I want to trade right now, is it gonna be the right time to enter into the market or not? So you can pretty much select that and it will give you an advanced version of the graph. Now this graph actually tells you the price per share, and as of now the price per share is gonna be 441.25, and it's gonna give you some other details like the volume on that particular share and all that. So let's take a look at QQQ for the past year, and we see that QQQ for the past year it was price per share was at around 441.25, and for the past year we can see QQQ has been actually rising, and then we can see the price for a year ago was 324.99, and or let's just say $325 per share. Now QQQ as of today has gone up all the way to 442. A year ago it was 325, and now it's at 441. So it has drastically been increasing, moving up, little by bit by bit, and all that. So if you want to buy a share, this could be a good one, even though there isn't going to be a significant increase in the share price, but it is definitely rising up. Like the saying goes, shares always increases. So it's increasing, and this could be a good share for you to buy. But then the question now is, when do you step in to buy? Do you now step in to buy when it's increasing or when it's decreasing? Now to take a look at that, we could just take a look at the same share 3 months ago. Now we could see that it has been dangling up and down as well, and then it rose all the way to 445, which was the highest for some time now, and then it all came down all the way to 414. So 445, $445, and all the way down to $414. So do you now buy the shares when it was at $414 when the price came down, or do you want to buy when the price was at its highest for a little while? So that you gotta make a choice. And if you are trading options, depending on depending on what you're doing, you'll be able to know whether you want to buy a call or sell a put, or if you want to use your own strategies. You want to use an iron condor or whatever strategy you want to use. So you really have to know when you need to enter the market. Now let's take a look at about the same share for like about 1 month ago. So for like about 1 month ago, we had like QQQ, which was at 441. Now for about a week ago, it's been dropping down all the way to 414, and then that was on February the 19th, and then it rose up all the way to 441. So it has been moving up and down. This is a whole month's graph. Now let's take a look at the same share for like a week ago. Now a week ago it was $423.94, and today is $441. So there's been an increase since a week ago. So that should tell you the stocks are still rising. Now let's just say if I want to buy it today, what do I have to look for? So pretty much from 12 a.m. after stock hours, after market hours, it kept going up and up and down until the stock actually officially this was at 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. the stock went down to $442.04, and then it started rising up. But you could see that the volume or the number of people who entered into this trade, into buying or selling when the stock came down at 442 at 9 a.m. today, was 9.1k people, and then it rose up to all the way to $444. Now from here If you did enter into the market, and if you're trading options or you're a day trader and you entered into the market when it was at 4:42 at 9 a.m., if you did enter into the market and you waited a little bit, you didn't cash out early, you could, depending on the strategy you're using, you could have made some money when it rose up to 4:44. Now, at 4:44, somebody could also get money because if I'm selling put, or if it depends, if I don't want the stocks to go down, I could also be making money because it's rising up. Now, at its peak today was at $444. Now, if I want the stocks to go down, I should be able to see that I should enter the market now, because that's when it was at its peak for today and it's been going down. So if I traded options and my strategy was to make the stocks, my strategy that I used was to choose a strategy that I will profit if the stocks go down for today. I will make sure I enter into the market at this moment, and then once it goes down, I will be making some profit. And what if you just want to sell and buy stocks? You should also be able to study the charts, monitor it a little bit, and know when the stocks are going down to be able to buy it at their lower prices. And then whenever, for instance, if I bought it here this after hours at 441, and then that's when it was at its lowest, one of the lowest peaks during after hours. And if I waited and for it to rise up to 444 and I sold them, I would have made some profit from here to here. You know what I mean? So you should be able to know if it keeps on rising, you should know the strategy you have to use. It keeps on moving down and down and down. You should be able to know which strategy you have to use in order to make some gains, you know what I mean? So all these are super important aside the strategies and all that, but I didn't really pay attention to all this earlier on and I entered into the trade. And definitely if you do not do all these things, you're just definitely gonna lose some money because you don't have more knowledge about the whole stuff before you do enter into the market. Now, also the number of people trading or the volume also really counts. We can also do a correlation between the number of people entering into the trade and the price of the share. So here at its peak, we had the price of the share was $444.15, and we could see we had a volume of 308k people trading on this particular share, and then it started falling down and the numbers started decreasing. And then once it was at its lowest peak for today, which was at $440, we see that the volume increased to 379k. So people are actually trying to study, and they are studying when it's at its peak and when it's at its lowest to enter into the market. So that's some stuff you gotta identify and monitor the charts closely and be able to know when to enter into the market. Of course, some people use bots, or what they call them, like some forms of technologies to be able to trade options or trade or do this stuff for them. But I recommend, if you really have time, to make sure that you check out the graphs for the previous days or previous week or a month to be able to know the right time to enter into the market. So that's actually something I want to bring out there. And make sure that you watch all my upcoming videos about trading options, day trading and all that in my upcoming videos. So stay tuned, and I'll be back. Catch you in the next one.